Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today is obviously another wig review and OMG, this is her. Let me take her down. This is freaking gorge. Oh my gosh, you guys. So as you know, I don't typically gravitate for straight styles. Um, if you are looking for a straight style that is affordable, check this one out. This is a piece that I found off of Ebony Line, one of my favorite all-time wig shops online. And this is the piece. She is just gorgeous. There really is no name. The item number is LUHD.ultra. And this is a piece by Motown Tress that is a natural hairline ultra HD invisible lace. And this is pre-plucked hairline. And this is done like impeccably. Now, I think a lot of this, I love the hairline because you don't have to pluck anything. Now, this is a lace front. The lace came down to here. I've already trimmed it up. And I actually did this while it was on my head, which I actually like doing a lot better than taking it off and doing it. But the reason this is so nice too is because the knotting is very light. And I believe that in my experience, that more has to do with the color and the shade that is at the crown and tied into the lace. Because this color is called Apricot Frost, and as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, I have to get it. It's kind of like a honey blonde, brown, apricot-y kind of color, and you can see these beautiful apricot golden blonde highlights throughout. Here's a nice big one right through there. I would say this is probably a light brown to medium brown base. Not really, familiar with the color scheme by chance, but because of how this knotting is, it surely is not dark brown because you would see the knotting through here, I feel. But because this is a lighter brown, it is just awesome. Like I've said before, if you can get, and this is my issue too, if you can get yourself used to lighter colors, you will see less knotting in your wigs. That's my opinion. I still cannot really get into the full blonde colors because I think that would be like the most, where the knotting would be most disguised. But if I can get used to this light brown, dark blonde color with some brown base in it, I think I'll be fine. But this lace is freaking beautiful. The hairline is beautiful. Let me tell you a little bit about this and then I'll spin around. Of course, I'll attach a picture here at the top, but like I said, I usually don't gravitate toward straight styles. It took forever to straighten my own bio hair. It looked awful, but I wanted to try a straight style before I invested in a more expensive one. Now, I almost bought Jackson, which is this is shedding quite a bit. But I did just cut the lace, so it could be coming out from around the lace and things. But I was going to get Jackson, and she is a little bit shorter, but I'm like, you know what? No, I don't know if I'm going to like a straight style on me, and I don't want to invest in that kind of money. So this was around like 35 bucks. Let me tell you a little bit about her. So she is synthetic, 18 inches in length, which I will spin around and show you what that looks like. This is a glueless cap, so it does have combs stick around to the end, and you can see the out of the box, and I'll show you all the combs. I don't think I'm going to take this off at this time. Flawless natural hairline. This is heat safe up to 400 degrees, and is easy easy to wear. So let me spin around and show you what this looks like from all sides, okay? This is the front. And 18 inches is probably, like, I probably would not have to cut this if I didn't want to, but 18 inches is probably as long as I would ever go. So here is the side. The back. And because I have a microphone on today, I will go this way. There you go. She is freaking beautiful. Now, as I said, I kind of bought this to cut into a Rachel from Friends hairstyle, to be honest with you. Like, I wouldn't mind if I cut this off a couple inches in layering and then, you know, kind of had the face framing, which I actually might do anyway. I might like take some of this and do some face framing pieces, which I will do maybe online with you. I don't know. We'll see. Because I feel that a lot of these straight styles for me work best if I have some face framing pieces, like that end maybe like mid neck or end of my jawline there, you know. But one thing I did want to do is I wanted to start trying to style this, and you could part this any way you want, because it's a, did I say the, 13 by 7 lace front. So you can part this any way you want, and you'll see the lace through here. At the end of the video on the out of the box, I show that. I mean, it's like big. It's like this big. But what I wanted to do is start to try and style this so that I can get this to maneuver to this side, because this is how I would wear my part. Okay? And I've just sprayed this with water and a conditioning spray that you can get off on Amazon. And I'm just using my hot air brush, and I'm just kind of lifting it and then like shooting it at the root. All right, she may take a little bit of maneuvering, but she's looking really good. I freaking love this. She's not getting tangled at all. There's a little bit of shedding, but I am not too worried about that. Like I said, I just cut the lace on this, so it could be some of the extra hairs that are coming out. But she is freaking beautiful. Now, I think I might wear... Oh, let me show you what the... I mean, I've cut the lace already, but this has great coverage. I mean, it comes way down here. This I maybe could cut a little bit more. Well, you could glue her if you wanted to. I don't feel there's any real ear tabs, which is... Sometimes I'm okay with that. If it fits tight enough and it comes down low enough, I really don't mind that. But let me show you some styling options with this. With a little headband. Here's a different kind of headband. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. Show you what it looks like with some glasses. Now, being that there's no ear tabs, yep, they just slide right in. Oh, that looks cute. Oh, wow. And the density is not really crazy on this, you know? Like it feels the fibers are soft and silky. It feels like I don't know, like a medium to lower density wig. This is freaking beautiful. Like if you got the fibers lifted up a little bit and some environment in them, she would be so cute. Okay, so I finished, well, I didn't finish, but I did some cutting on this. I cut in some face framing pieces here, some shorter pieces here at the fringe. And I am loving her. I put her up in this cute little updo, and she is cute. She is cute. I am going to wear her for the rest of the day and see how it goes. Like, I don't know, 18 inches? Is it too long for me? I don't know. Do I cut this into something shorter, like, 14 inches or something, and some layers? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day, and I will let you know how it goes. See you soon. Okay, wanted to show you what this looks like in some better natural lighting. It was kind of cloudy earlier today, but this piece is beautiful. I did test out the curling on this piece, and I actually like it. I really feel that my preference is to have some, actually a little bit of bend in my hair. So I have curled some of these pieces toward the face, angled them in, and it's really cute. Hopefully you can see that. It worked really well. The fibers got really hot, but I felt that when they were hot, and if I kind of like trained them and like brought them forward like this while it was cooling, it worked a lot better. So yeah, that works really well, but I think, I don't know, I'm still debating on if I should trim this and cut it down a little bit. I'm thinking I might do like an inch and start with that and see how it goes. But yeah, the front here is good. It's the back that it's just like, it's just longer than I would wear. You know what I mean? That would be realistic. So, but the bend does work really well, and I just do love that a lot, rather than having it just a straight style. So more to follow, and when I trim this later, I will take you along and show you how I do that. See you soon. Okay, some of you have asked how I cut down my wigs, and I thought I would show you that on this piece that I am reviewing, because I decided I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. So what I did is I put and this environment is a little different. It's outside of my normal filming space because I needed some room, and I wanted to have a space where I could wipe or clean up this hair that's gonna be all over. So what I did is I put this on my head, and I just basically put it in a ponytail, like a really low nape ponytail. And obviously I'm not gonna cut all this off, but I'm gonna slide this down, and it's just with a normal like hair tie. I'm going to slide this down to about the length that I want to cut off. And that is where I'm going to start, basically. And then I just grab a pair of regular scissors, and I'm just going to cut it. And this hair tie keeps all the hair just in one area, so it's not uneven and all of that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take this down and and what I'm trying to do is put some layers in it again, because this was a pretty layered piece. So all I'm going to do is take some thinning shears that look like this, and I'm just going to cut into where I cut and just kind of give it a jagged cut here. And this is from the back of the piece. This is the front, this is the back. And it's just easier for me to see in the back what I'm doing here. Okay. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to kind of, I think I'm going to put this back on and see where this is. And then I'm going to put a section up and over my head where I'm going to cut a higher layer in the back of my head. Okay, hold tight. Okay, I put this back on and it looks awesome. I'm going to turn around. Gosh, I could still go shorter. Yikes, I might do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take like this part of my hair and put it up, because that I want to do like a higher layer, or a shorter layer, I guess, if you will. And I'm going to take this off again and cut a little bit more off this bottom layer, because there's still some length back there. So I think I'm going to even cut a little bit more. Okay, hold tight. Okay, it seems like it was a little uneven. You can see it more like here, this way. So I think I'm just going to kind of cut some more in that area. And then just cut into it again. And I'm seeing a little bit of stray hairs, you know, in there. And I'm just going to keep sometimes I feel these little scissors and cutting like up toward the fibers makes it look a little bit more natural. And I still want to keep some length along the side here, if you can see that. A lot of hair has come off of here already. Okay, so now I'm going to attempt this section that I tied up. And here it is here. I'm going to just do the same thing that I did to the bottom and wrap it in a tie that I had. But I'm going to bring it kind of shorter. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did to the bottom piece, but I'm just going to keep it shorter in the length, or that layer. That might be okay. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to cut into it. I cut a little bit shorter. I mean, I left some length compared to where the hair tie was, just in case. And then I'm going to take this down. And I'm going to kind of hold this in my hands and kind of do the same thing that I did to the bottom piece. But I'm going to kind of, this is the back side of the wig. I have the hair in my hands, like toward the back where that updo was. And I'm kind of just going to do the same thing and cut into it separately from that other layer. Getting a Charlie horse in my fingers. Okay, I don't want to cut too much until I see what this looks like. Now here are some blunt pieces here that I could probably go back in and like clean up here once this gets to be where I want. I kind of like it. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of like trying to make it not look so blunt. Okay. I'm going to put this on and see what this looks like again. I think it looks kind of cute. This is such a beautiful color. It's amazing how much length is in some of these wigs that, like, I mean, they say 18 inches, but my God, I mean, it just seems like, gosh, I kind of like it. Kind of going for like that, like I said, like that Rachel kind of look. I'm going to turn around and see what this looks like so you can see. Gosh, I'm debating if I should go shorter in the back even. I like the front. But it's like once it gets back here, it's a little long. So I'm going to tie this in a ponytail, like back here again. And I think I might take off a little bit more in the back. Okay, y'all, I am back. And after some styling and cutting, I freaking love it. It is the perfect length. Oh, here. What I did is I took this, I don't know if this is like a 2-inch barrel, 1.5, I don't even know. But I curled these pieces here in the front under. And then all the way through, I curled the back up in these cute little flips. And I'll turn around so you can see what the backside looks like. But this is adorable. I'll turn around right now so you can see. And then actually after I styled it all, I let it cool. And then I sprayed some Got To Be styling wax spray in it to kind of give it this like piecier kind of look. I put some in the ends here to help them flip up and give them some staying power. But let me turn around and show you what this looks like from all sides. Side, back. I think it looks really good. And any uneven pieces are kind of disguised in like how this flips up in the back, and then I kind of curled some pieces under in the top. But to be honest with you, the part that I had the hardest time with are these bangs and trying to redirect them. Because some were over here. You know, this is a free parting space, so you can kind of do whatever you want. But that is where I'm having the hardest time, is getting these bangs to like be trained, and some like of the smaller pieces to come to the front. That's kind of why I have this kind of tucked here, because I was using the hot iron here, the curling iron, and just kind of like going like this all over like the top just to get them to lay flatter. And then kind of molding them as I was going. And that's kind of why I have this tucked here, to kind of keep this like flat and tight to the head, so I could get these trained. But all in all, this is freaking cute. Love the length. This is perfect for what I wanted. Yeah, so just a tip that if you want to cut a wig, don't be afraid to do it. Get a cheaper one, do it, try it out, and just like go slow like I was doing. Like, you know, take an inch or two off, or an inch, see how it looks, and keep going and keep going. You know, because like if you cut too much, you're done, you know. But the styling of this did take the longest time to go through and put the curl and the flip in this. I mean, it took probably like an hour, because I had to go little pieces at a time, you know, get the fibers warm or hot, and then kind of mold them up into a flip. But the good news is that this will stay, and I actually might put in some more with some extended wear of this. I might go and put some more in there. So hope this information was helpful for you. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.